What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
All right. Okay, welcome back, NextGen family. Okay, we are going to go through on the last paper of November 2024, paper 4.3. Okay, so everyone take out your calculator since this is a paper 4 practice paper. Okay, let's look at question number 1. One day, Dinari sells fruit and vegetables. One day, the mass of fruit and vegetables he sells is in the ratio fruit to vegetables 9:8. He sells 48 kg of vegetables. Find the mass of the fruit he sells. Okay, we do the simple way, which is we're going to find one part represents how many kg first. So you have 8 parts represents 48. Okay, so we take 48 divided by 8, which is equals to 6 kg. Then fruit has 9 parts, so you take 6 times 9, which is equals to 54 kg. Okay, question B. On another day, he receives $280 for the fruit and veg he sells. The $280 is in the ratio fruit to vegetables equals to C plus 3 to C minus 1. Find the amount he receives from selling the fruit. Okay, first thing. This one looks complicated. Yeah. Okay, so typically they never give it in like this. Okay, what we can say over here. Fruit represents this. Vegetables represents this. Okay, now this is the total that he received. It's actually similar as the top question. So I want you all to find the total parts first, which is all of this add up together will be equals to 280. Okay, so we can construct an equation out, which is C plus 3 plus C minus 1 equals to 280. Okay, here will be 2C plus 2 equals to 280. 2C equals to 278. C equals to 278 divided by 2, which is equals to 139. And then fruit, okay, fruit has C plus 3. Okay, so C plus 3 is equals to 139 plus 3, which is equals to 142. Okay, this is for your fruit. Oops. This is fruit, All right, question B. Question C. In 1 week, Dinari buys fruit and vegetables for $1,620. He sells the fruit and veg for $1,750. Calculate his percentage profit. Okay, so percentage profit is you take profit over your original value. Okay, so profit over ori value multiplied by 100%. We get 1750 minus 1620 over, okay, the original value is 1,620 multiplied by 100%. Okay, calculate this, 1750 minus 1620 divided 1620 times 100. Okay, we will get here 8.02%. Okay, 8.02. Next one, question D. In another week, Dinari sells fruit and vegetables for $1,738. He makes a profit of 10%. Calculate the amount he paid for the fruit and vegetables in that week. All right. This 1,738 represents how many percent? Okay, that's the most important thing to know first. 1738 is how many percent? Okay, so if you get confused with questions related to percentage, we always start with this guidance. Your original value is equals to 100%. Okay, this is the price that he sold with a 10% profit, meaning this represents 110%. We want to find back what is the 100% value. Okay, the way that I like to do, put it in ratio like that. Okay, don't crack your head. Go and try to do reverse percentage and all if you're not clear. You can do that. Okay, but if you're not sure, always start with this. You want to find what is the 100%. Okay, so we don't know what is it. We let it be X. We know that 1,738 represents 110%. We always keep the unknown at the top left also, so it's easy for us to solve the equation. Okay, so this is a ratio. Imagine here got dot, 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 dot. Okay, x is to 100, 1738 represents 110. Then we convert this into a fraction equation like this. Okay, so for this, x over 1738 equals to 100 over 110. X is 100 over 110 times 1738. Okay, 100 divided by 110 times 1738, we'll get 1580. Okay, someone asks, can we use 90 and 100? Can or not? Okay, does it work that way? 90 and 100. Because this is a profit of 10%, so you minus 10%. Okay, you go and calculate 90 over 100. You see whether you get the same value or not. Okay, different, right? You get 1564.2. Okay, it doesn't work that way, even though it may sound right in your head. Okay, that's the wrong calculation. You have to always use this as a guidance. Original value is equals to 100%. Okay, question number 1. Easy, this one. Okay, can we use the formula selling price equals to original price plus profit? Okay, so how would your calculation be? Formula of selling price equals to original price plus profit. Okay, I think can, from what I understand from what you're saying, but I think it's a bit longer, right? So I feel you have to separate into 2 equations. Okay, Ariel asking, do you get the same answer? The same final answer? Okay, if you get the same final answer, then you just stick with that method. Okay, there are various methods that y'all can solve for this. Okay, I teach y'all the more, just based on my experience, the more student understand kind of method. Okay, so whether you percentage increase or percentage decrease, you just put it into a ratio like this. Okay, any other questions for this question 1? Okay, if you can understand this question 1, let's type 1 in the chat. Okay, easy, this one. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Okay, good, good. Okay, easy. Yeah, it is easy. Okay, so just be careful when you do this type of question. Double check, triple check your answers. Easy ones, make sure you double check, triple check it, because you don't want to lose marks in all these easy questions. Okay, I see all the ones. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Question 2. Okay, question 2 is on it's a mixture. Okay, got coordinate geometry, got a bit of vectors, and also transformation. A is the point 37 and B is the point -15. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line AB. Okay, what is midpoint formula? Okay, midpoint is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, just put it in the formula. 3 plus -1 over 2. 7 plus 5 over 2. Okay, calculate this. You'll get 1 and 6. Okay, second one, write AB as a column vector. Okay, if they give you a point and then now they suddenly change it to in terms of vector, how do we write point in vector form first? Okay, how do we write point in vector form? So a point is in relative to your origin. Okay, that means 3, 7 means it moves 3 to the right and 7 up from O. Right? So A is actually OA. Okay, this is OA is equals to 3, 7. Okay, you write it in vector form. B is OB. OB is -1, 5. What is AB when you have position vector? Okay, OA and OB are known as position vector. You take the second alphabet minus the first alphabet when you got position vector. Okay, OB minus OA, so -1, 5 minus 3, 7. Okay, take the top value, -1 minus 3. We will get here -4. 5 minus 7 will be -2. So the final answer is -4 minus 2. Okay, next one, question 3. AC equals to 3BA. Find the coordinates of C. Okay, when they say coordinates of C, we use the same concept again. Means they want us to find what is OC. Okay, how do we find OC? Where exactly got C here? Here. Okay, so we can split up this AC to OC minus OA. Okay, OC minus OA. Do we have this BA? 3BA? Okay, from the previous question. So we need to remember the concept of vectors. When you flip the alphabet, the back become front, front become back, you multiply it by a negative. Okay, so okay, let's see which one you want to do first. Let's do let's find what is 3BA first so that we all can understand. Okay, so 3BA is equals to 3 times negative AB. Okay, you don't have to write until so detailed. This one I write so that you all understand. Okay, what is AB? Okay, AB means 3 times. Just now was negative 4, negative 2. So we take 4, 2. 3 times 4, 12, 9. Okay, so 6. 3BA is equals to 12, 6. Now, we want to find the OC. Okay, we break it down. AC equals to 3BA. This is OC minus OA equals to 3BA. OC can be written as 3BA plus OA. BA is 12, 6. OA is 3, 7. And this will give us 15, 13. Okay, so the coordinates is 15, 13. Okay, can? Normally we break it down to position vector. Yes. Okay, so you all try to understand this from a point to vector. Okay, you use position vector, which is you write O, the alphabet, O something. Okay, no issue for vectors. Oh no, why did it disappear? Okay, let's go next one. Question B. Okay, easier. Okay, rotate shape P through 180 degrees about the point 4, 1. Okay, shape P through 180 about 4, 1. Okay, where is 4, 1? So 4, 1 is the center here. Okay, so I remember the last lesson someone asked me, what type of rotation do we need to know? Okay, technically two only. 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees will be for clockwise and anti-clockwise. 180 degrees, you go clockwise or anti-clockwise, also the same. Okay, how do we do 180 degrees based on this? Okay, this one, the concept is sort of like a reflection like that. So you just need to draw a straight line. Okay, then the same distance. Okay, for all the points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay, so here, this will be this point. For this part, you're going to draw to the opposite side. Then it'll be here. Okay, this point here. Here, you take a ruler, 3 points. This point. And this, 1, okay, you go measure like that. Okay, then it'll be over here. All right, so this is for question A. Okay, question 1. Got it? 180 degrees. Normally, do they ask 180 degrees? I think 90 degrees is more common in the question. Yeah, but they can ask you. Okay, question 2. Reflect shape P in the line y equals to x plus 2. Okay, so how do we find y equals to x plus 2 line first? We need to sketch it out. Y equals to x plus 2, you just take any 2 points. So let's say we take x equals to 0 and x equals to 1. Okay, you sketch out this graph first. You just need any 2 points. X equals to 0, y equals to 2. X equals to 1, y equals to 3. Okay, so I'll use green color for this one. We have here 2 and then 3. Okay, so I want you to draw a straight line like this first. Okay, draw nice like this. Like this. Okay, so this is y equals to x plus 2. How do we do a reflection? Can you do x equals 0, y equals to 0? Can. As long as it's in the within the graph here. Any 2 points. Okay, up to you. You'll get the same straight line. Okay, Amira. Okay, now how do we reflect? Okay, what is the concept of reflection, especially for a line like this that is slanted? Okay, so we need to understand the reflection, the image will be a perpendicular distance. Okay, perpendicular distance means 90 degrees to the mirror. Okay, how do we draw 90 degrees to the mirror? This one you can use your ruler. Okay, imagine your ruler, you put like this. Okay, let's say you want to do this point. Okay, what I like to do, you find the same amount of distance. Yeah, so I want you all to see this is how you place your ruler. You align all these little lines of your ruler with the mirror line, okay, which is this y equals x plus 2. Then you see here, this is, okay, let's say here is 1 unit. This one is nicely drawn for you. Then here also will be 1 unit. It needs to be a 90 degrees distance, okay? So you see, this part here is 90 degrees. So you do for every single point, okay? So here, then you see this part, okay, do a 90 degrees. Then for this point also, okay, every single point you do 90 degrees. So we'll end up with, okay, let's see, this point. Okay, the next one, okay, I'll put the same distance. So this one, how many units? 1, 2, half. Okay, so 2.5 distance. 2.5 boxes. Then one more. Oops. Okay, this one we align again. Yeah, I'm measuring the distance. And from here, okay, this one is also 1 over here. Okay, once you get all the points, you sketch it out. This will be the image. Right? This is question 2. So you got to remember, reflection is the perpendicular distance from object to mirror, then mirror to image. Okay, the next one. Describe fully the single transformation that maps P onto Q. Okay, P to Q. What is this? The only transformation that has a different size is, enlargement. Okay, what we need to find for enlargement? We need to find two other things, which is what is your scale factor and what is your center. Yeah, okay. Center, you all have to write what is the center. Okay, where is the center for this question? Okay, where is the center over here? So you need to connect the two similar points to each other. Okay, for this case, if you all look at the object and the image properly, it's actually a reflected, okay, it's an upside down shape. Okay, it's not in the same orientation. So this here, you just connect two similar points. Okay, so if let's say we take this two, you see where they intersect, this is the center. Okay, so center is 3, 3. Okay, another thing that we need to find is what is the scale factor. Okay, so we can write here center 3, 3. Okay, what is the scale factor here? So if it's on the opposite side of the center, the scale factor will be a negative. You remember? Okay, negative will be an upside down shape. So scale factor here will be negative. Okay, then what is the calculation of it? 0.5. Okay, so you will take image over object. Okay, the image is 1 unit, the object is 2 units. For if you take, let's say here, compared to here, 1 over 2, or you can write negative 0.5. Okay, 3-mark question. Okay, number 2, any question? No question, can just type a 2 in the chat. Okay, good. Okay, 5, 4, 3. Okay, why is the scale factor negative 0.5? Because you see, this is the center. No, not negative 2. Okay, this is the center. I explain again. P onto shape Q. This is called your image. This is your original one. The center is here. Okay, when the object and the image is on the opposite sides of the center, you look at the shape. One is like that, right? Can you see this shape is upside down of this? Okay, so why would this happen over here? It's because the scale factor is a negative. Okay, so you have to understand what is the meaning of negative scale factor. Negative Scale factor means the object and the image, they are on the opposite side on the center of the center. Okay, you understand? Negative first. Samia, Ariel? Okay, so negative, opposite. If both side is the same, then both side will be over here. Okay, that means the image also will be over here. All right, but this one you see now is at the opposite side. This is called the same side. Then why is it not 2? This is the image, right? It became smaller. Can you see? Image is 1 unit. You just take one of the length. 1 unit here, this one 2 unit. So 1/2. The formula for scale factor is 1/2. Negative is when it becomes smaller. No, wrong. Negative means on the opposite side of the center. You get an upside down shape. Negative is not becoming smaller. This only represents becoming smaller. A value that is less than 1, okay, then less than 1 but more than 0. That one represents becoming smaller. Follow this formula. Image over object. Negative means they are on the opposite side of the center. Can see or not? What is opposite side? This is the center. Okay, same side means your image will be here. Okay, if it's 1/2. Okay, so write down here. Negative means opposite sides of center for the object and image. If they are on the same side, then it's 0.5. Yes. So if it's positive 0.5 means it is half the size and it will be over here. Okay, this will be your image. Because this is the center. You see, the orientation of the shape will be the same. It won't be upside down, the shape. Negative is the one that causes the entire shape to be upside down. Okay, let's move on. Question 3. Ed invests $500 in an account paying R% per year simple interest. At the end of 14 years, the total amount in Ed's account is $675. Find the value of R. Okay, guaranteed question that will come out in your exam is your simple interest and compound interest. Okay, I've seen every single paper confirm will come out. But we have to be careful when we do simple interest and compound interest. I want you to memorize the full formula. Okay, what's the difference between the simple interest and compound interest formula? Okay, since this one is the simple interest formula, okay, I'll write down the simple interest formula first. For simple interest, it is I equals to PRT over 100. What we are calculating here, it is just the interest itself. So interest means whether got profit, okay, or how much you earn, okay, if you make an investment. Whereas compound interest formula, you will find the total. That means your original value plus the interest itself. Okay, so make a remark here. This one, interest only. Okay, let's see what they give us. Here is $500. This 675, is it the interest? Okay, no, we have to go and find what is the interest first. So I is equals to 675 minus 500, which is equals to 175. Okay, you put in 675 straight away. Wrong. Okay, now we put in all the formula, all the values. 175 equals to your P is your principal, which is your original value. 500 times R times 14 over 100. Okay, rearrange. Over 500 times 14 equals to R. Okay, calculate this. We will get here 2.5. Yeah. Okay. Another thing to highlight, this is for the next question. Later the following one. Your T needs to be in terms of years. Okay? T will be in years. Your R also needs to be in terms of years. Okay, when we go to question C, later you'll see that. See what I mean by that statement. Okay, don't know how to make R as a subject. Okay, never mind. The next one, the question C. You just need to rearrange it. Okay, question B. Eva invests $400 at a rate of 2.2% per year compound interest. Calculate the total interest earned at the end of 11 years. Okay, we have P, we have R, we have T. They want us to find what is I. Formula for compound interest is A equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of t. However, A over here is principal plus interest. Okay, principal plus interest. The question only wants us to find interest. Okay, so you're gonna find what's this total amount first. P 400, 1 plus 2.2 over 100 to the power of 11. Okay, type in a calculator. Okay, just type this in calculator first. We will get $508.18. Interest only means you'll take 508.18 minus your original value. We should get 108.18. Okay. I think these two quite easy. So memorize your simple interest and compound interest. Okay, question C. Can you put 2.5% for the first question, is it? 3A. Don't need to put percent. Okay, but I don't think they'll minus your marks because they already put R percent. By right, it's not correct You see how the marker mark it. Okay, so by right, it's just 2.5. Okay, what about this question C here? Erin invests $700 at a rate of P% per month. Okay, why did they highlight this? Why did they highlight this per month? Compound interest. At the end of 21 years, the value of Erin's investment is 1074, correct to the nearest dollars. Calculate the value of P. What do we need to change over here? Okay, what do we need to change? This is P, right? This is your R. This is your T. And then this is your A. Okay. We need to change month into years or years into months. Okay, I see two answers there. Okay, what do y'all think? Years into months. Okay, years into months. Okay, change to months, right? Okay, so need both of it to be the same units because right now it is P% per month. Okay, this is the interest. They give you 21 years. So what is the T value right now? Okay, how do we calculate the T value? Okay, when you see here, if they give you interest is per month, you need to change your time frame into the number of months. Okay, so here P is equals to 700. I just write it down first. R is equals to little p. The T over here will be equals to 21 times 12. Okay, go and convert this here, which is equals to 252. So now we substitute into the formula, which is A equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. Okay, we had one more value, which is 1074. So 1074 equals to 700, 1 plus small p over 100 to the power of 252. Got it? Okay, Samia just now said, don't know how to make R as a subject, right? Okay, we do one step at a time. This, from here, just algebra. Okay, so rearrange. Okay, rearrange to make this as a subject. First step, bring the 700. So 1074 over 700 equals to 1 plus p over 100 to the power of 252. Okay, power 252, how do we bring it to the other side? Okay, this is power. The opposite of power means you root it. So we need to root 252. Okay, 252 root 1074 over 700 equals to 1 plus p over 100. Okay, just want to double check. Anyone don't know how to type this into calculator? Okay, anyone not sure? Okay, especially those of you who are using the older calculator, which is the 570 MS one. Okay? Okay, I just want you all to type into calculator this value first. Tell me what you all get. Type in the chat. So I can just double check to see whether you all are typing it correctly. Type in 252 root 1074 over 700. Okay, let's see your answers. Okay, don't round it up. Don't round it right until the maybe 4 decimal place. Okay, I see Lily. Okay, good, good. Okay, Kalista, how do you get 312? How do you get 312? Okay, I see all your answers. Okay, good, good. You just type it normally. What calculator are you using? Which calculator are you using? 570EX. Okay. You need to use this button. I know how you're typing it. I think you're typing 252, then you go and square root it, right? Okay, it's not a square root. You need to use this button, which is this one. Okay, how to get access to this? You press Shift X power. Try again, see? Then you see a little box come out. This one you put 252. Then over here you put 1074 over 700. Okay, Cindy also got a different answer. Okay, Cindy, which calculator are you using? 570 what? MS or EX? Yes, the correct answer you all should get is 1.0017. Okay, okay, the full answer will be 1.00170014. Okay, you don't have to write the whole thing down. But I just show you just to make sure that all of you are doing it correctly. Okay, Cindy using 570 ms. Okay, so 570 ms, you have to be careful. I think you are also using square root. Okay, correct or not? Okay, you need to use this button. Okay, so this is for 570EX. For 570MS, this is how you type it in. You type 252, okay, 252, then you press Shift, this side. Okay, you will see this symbol appear. You see it? An X and then a root. Then you bracket the whole thing, 1074. Okay, you can put divide by 700. That's why I don't really like the other calculator. You have to really understand how the calculator process it. Okay, try again, Cindy. You see whether you get this same value or not. Okay, ZL got 1.0094. Wrong. Wrong. Okay, which calculator are you using? You need to follow this same exact, and you need to understand how your calculator process the value. 570EX, just follow this. Okay, 570EX will be the most straightforward one. Because you just need to, it will come out into the form that looks exactly like this. Okay, this is not a square root. This one you have to use. Okay, this one here. Is it okay you round to two significant figure? No, not okay. Not okay. Because this is in the middle of the equation. Okay, you present is okay lah. Okay, but when you all calculate the time, it's not okay. 1.0094, wrong. Are you following this? Following this step. Press Shift X to the power of this. Then type 252.10754 over 700. EX1 should be exactly straightforward. Okay, you want, let me check, you take a picture, let me see. Okay, anyway, continue from here. Okay, everyone got this one? Okay, please understand how to do it because I always see students do the steps all correct already, just that type into calculator wrong. Okay, so now shift. Okay, shift this -1, then multiply 100. So this one will be 1.00. Okay, I'll just write until here, -1, then multiply by 100. Okay, you get here 0.17. Okay, 0.17. Okay, I see. You are writing 100 lah. This is 700. Okay, your value type wrong already. 1074 over 700. Okay, can? Okay, anyone cannot get the answer? 0.17. Okay, if all good, can you type 3 in the chat? I think this first half of the paper quite easy to do. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question number 4. Okay, question number 4 is on mensuration, which is everything related to ships. A box contains 50 cuboids. Each cuboid has a mass of 135 gram. The total mass of the cuboids and the box is 7 kg. Calculate the mass of the box. Give your answer in gram. Okay, to visualize this is what I like to do. You have a big box. Okay, sorry, you got cuboids first. So little boxes. It's rectangular shape. Okay, you got 50 of this. Each of it is 135 gram. And then the total mass of the cuboid and the box. Okay, what is this box? Okay, inside this big box. We don't know how the box look like, but we just draw a big box. Okay, put inside here. Both of these add up together will be equals to 7 kg. Okay, total is 7 kg. So how do we find the mass of the box? So we'll take the cuboid first. Okay, let's find what's the mass of the little 50 cuboids. Mass of 50 cuboids. This one also double check on your units. So 135 times 50, which is 6750 grams. Okay, then we need to change 7 kg is 7 times 1000 grams. 7,000 grams. Mass of box, you take the total mass, which is 7,000 minus 6750, which is equals to 250 grams. Okay, next one. Okay, this one a bit tricky already. So a solid cube of side 4 cm is fixed to the base inside an empty cube of side 6 cm. Water is poured into the large cube until it reaches the top of the smaller cube. Calculate the amount of water poured into the large cube. Okay, did anyone get this answer for this question here? Okay, a solid cube of 4 cm, then put into a slightly bigger cube, which is 6 cm. Okay, if I were to draw it out, okay, we got this bigger one. Okay, this one is side 6 cm. Okay, got 152. Okay, let me draw it out for you. Okay, we've got this big cube, empty cube of side 6 cm. Okay, most of you got 152. And then you've got this one smaller cube put inside at the side. So this small cube probably is something like that. Okay, like this. So let me try to draw as nice as possible. Boom, boom. Okay, like this. Oops. Okay, so this little cube inside is 4, 4, 4. Okay, Amira got 80. Okay, good. They're gonna put water inside until it fills up. Okay, you see water is poured into the large cube until it reaches the top of the smaller cube. Means it's not gonna reach until this 6 cm. It's only gonna reach until this 4 cm over here. Okay, so it will fill up to this length over here. Okay, the back also will be filled. They want you to figure out how much water is poured inside here. Okay, so if you see what is the volume, okay, what is the volume? For the big one, it will be 6 times 6 times 4. Okay, let's just assume that don't have this box over here first. It will be 6 times 6. The height will be up to 4 cm only because it will follow this small little box. Got it? Okay, so the big one is 6 times 6 times 4. Then you need to minus off this 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, so big cube, 6 times 6 times 4, minus off 4 times 4 times 4. 144 minus 64. Because of this statement, reaches the top of the smaller cube. So your answer will be equals to 80. Tricky question, right? Yeah, I see a lot of students get wrong, okay, for this question. Try to draw it out, okay, when you all do shapes. Okay, let's see question C. The diagram shows a solid triangular prism of length 20 cm. The cross-section is an equilateral triangle with side length 4 cm. The prism is made of wood with a density of 0.85 gram per cm cube. Calculate the mass of the prism. Okay, first of all, let's find what is the volume. Volume, we need to find cross-section multiplied by this length. Okay, how to find the area of the cross-section? Area of cross-section. This is an equilateral triangle, meaning here is 4, 4, 4. The angle will be 60 degrees. Okay, which formula do we use to find this area? Okay, we can use 1 over 2 AB sine C. Okay, this is the other formula, right? To find your triangle that is not a right angle triangle. So 1 over 2 times 6 sine 60 degrees. Okay, calculate this, you'll get 4 sec 3. Volume will be equals to area multiplied by length, which is equals to 4 sec 3 multiplied by 20. 80 sec 3. Okay, leave it insert first, okay, because okay, why is it 0.5? Formula. Okay, half times 6 times 6. AB is this one. You know what's the formula? No? 1 over 2 AB sine C. It's another formula for triangle. So I'm just using the formula lah. Okay, now we put into here. Density equals to mass over volume. They want us to find mass. So mass is equals to, oh, sorry, sorry, area. I copied wrong already. It's 4. Okay, my bad. Oops. Okay, answer is correct. Just I copied wrong. Okay, mass is equals to density times volume. Okay, thanks, Ariel. Okay, density. What is density? 0.85 gram per cm cube. Check the units. So gram per cm cube. The other one will be in terms of cm cube already. So 0.85 multiply 80 sec 3. Okay, go and calculate this. You'll get 117.8. Okay, if you write 118, they also will accept it because it's 3 significant figure anyway. Okay. Question D. The diagram shows a solid cone with base radius 10 cm and height 24 cm. Show that the total surface area of the cone is 1131 cm square, correct to the nearest cm square. Okay, there are certain formulas that they will give you in IGCSE. But my suggestion, just go and memorize all of it. Okay, from your area to volume to perimeter. Memorize all of it, just in case they don't give you. Okay, total surface area of cone is made up of the top part, which is pi r L, and the bottom part, which is pi r squared. The first thing that we need to find is L. L is this part here. Okay, this is L. L, based on the information here, we can use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem, we'll use L square equals to 10 square plus 24 square. Okay, so L will be equals to square root 676, which will be equals to 26. Okay, once you have this, you can find your total area, which is pi r square plus pi r L. Pi 10 square plus pi 10 26. 100 pi plus 260 pi. Okay, we'll get 1130.97. Okay, why I write a little bit more first? Because they want you to prove that it will round up to 1131. So every time when they say correct to a certain decimal place or significant figure, I want you to write 1 or 2 more units. Okay, then we only show that it's rounded up to 1131 cm squared. Okay, next one. Total surface area of the cone is painted. The cost to paint the cone is $171. Calculate the cost to paint 1 cm square of the cone. Okay, so the cone right now is 113 cm square, which is equals to $1.71. Okay, they want it in cents. So can we convert this to cents first? Dollars to cent will be 171 cents. Okay, so 1 cm square, the calculation will be, we take 171 divided by 1131. Okay, the value here is quite small. The sensor, so 0.151. You get this value? 0.151 cents. Smaller than 1 cent. Okay, nothing wrong with this question. This one, I think they come out all these unit, this type of answer just to confuse you. Yeah, so double check the units. Okay, question B. 1 tin of paint has enough paint to cover 2.5 meters square. Calculate the number of these cones that can be painted completely using 1 tin of paint. Okay, so we know that the area of the cone that we calculated just now is 1131 cm square. Okay, so area of cone, let's just write down 1131 cm square. Okay, look at the units. They say 1 tin of paint is 2.5 meters square. Okay, so 1 tin of paint, we need to convert both of it to same unit first. So let us change this 2.5 meter square into cm square. Okay, so meter to cm will be multiplied by 100, then you square it. So here become 2,500 cm square. Okay, and here number of cones will be 25,000 divide 1131. Okay, calculate this. You get 22.1. Okay, so this is not completed cones. We round it to 22. Okay, do not write it as 22.1. You'll get wrong. Okay, number 4. Any issue? No issue? Please type 4. Okay, let's quickly speed through question 5 and 6. We've got a lot of things to cover today. Okay, 4, 4, 4. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's move on. Next one. Okay, question 5. Naomi runs 100 meters in 15 seconds. Calculate Naomi's average speed in kilometers per hour. Speed, distance, time is related by this. Okay, so speed means distance over time. Distance, okay, this one they are testing you on units. 100 meter, 15 seconds. Okay, to change kilometers per hour, you just do one step at a time. Meters, how do we change to meters? You divide by 1000, okay, to become km. Second, you will divide 60, divide 60. Okay, at the bottom. Don't need to go and memorize a specific value. You'll just use this. Okay, so type this in the calculator. 100 divided by 1000 over 15 divided by 60 divided by 60. Okay, for those of you who are using older calculator, make sure you bracket the entire thing. Here will be equals to 24. Okay, 24 kilometers per hour. Okay, B, Olaf runs for 45 minutes at a speed of 9.5 kilometers per hour. He then runs 8.1 km at a speed of 7.5 kilometers per hour. Calculate his average speed for the whole run. Okay, formula. What is average speed first? Average speed will be total distance over total time. Okay, total distance over total time. Okay, what I like to do, you draw the journey. Okay, there are 2 parts to the journey here, both given to you different information. The first one, they give you time is 45 minutes. Okay, time is 45 minutes. Speed is 9.5 kilometers per hour. The second part, they gave distance is 8.1 km. Speed is 7.5 kilometers per hour. Okay, both are giving 2 different units. What do we need to find here? Okay, they want us to find average speed for the whole run and look at the final unit will be in kilometers per hour. So kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour. Okay, let's convert this time into hours first. Okay, 45 divided by Okay, 45 divided by 60. This one we do a bit more space. Here will be 2 over 3. 2 over 3. Sorry, it's 45 over 60. Sorry, 3 over 4. Okay, 0.75 hours. Make sure that all the units are the same first. Okay, for the first part, what do we need to find? You got time, you got speed. We want to find what is the distance, okay, for the first part of the journey. So distance, according to this graph, distance is speed times time. Okay, speed times time, 9.5 times 0.75. This will be 7.125 km. Okay, the next one, we want to find what is time. Time will be distance over speed. Distance 8.1, speed 7.5. Okay, always check the units is the same first before you calculate. So 8.1 divided by 7.5, we'll get here 1.08. This is hours. Okay, once you have calculated this, we want to put into this formula. Average speed equals to total distance over total time. Where is the distance? Okay, I'm going to highlight distance in yellow color. Distance and distance. Then time will be 0.75 and 1.08. Okay, we put into the formula, we add it up. So total distance will be 7.125 plus 8.1 over 0.75 plus 1.08. Calculate this whole thing. 7.125 plus 8.1 over 0.75. 0.75 plus 1.08. Okay, this will be 8.32 kilometers per hour. Question C. A train has length P meters. The train passes through a station of length Q meters. The speed of the train is V kilometers per hour. Find an expression for the time the train takes to complete pass through the station. Give your answer in seconds in terms of P, Q, and V. Okay, you all remember this train question before? Okay, we have discussed this specific type of question quite a number of times. The train go into the station, okay, then need to pass through completely. Yeah, how does it look like? Imagine you got this train. Okay, this train, then you got this track. The train is P meters long. Then here is Q meters. Okay, so both of these will be your distance. Then the speed of the train is V. So this one is D and D. Speed is V kilometers per hour. Okay, they want you to find the time. Okay, the time. So a lot of students will get confused. The D, which one do I take? Okay, you need to remember for this question, they say completely pass through means this train needs to clear off like that, P, then plus Q for the entire train to go through the entire track. Okay, if you don't know this, just remember lah. Okay, it's the entire length of train and the entire length of the track. So the total distance, and here also they are testing you on units. First one is P meters, Q meters. Okay, so this two is in meters. The final answer, because, and here you look at the unit, this is V kilometers per hour. So let me write here, kilometers per hour. This one is meters. This one is meters. So we calculate distance, okay, total distance. This is meters first, which is equals to P plus Q. Then we need to convert it into km. Okay, km, which is P plus Q divided by 1000. Okay, why we need to convert to km? Because the speed is in kilometers per hour. So the time right now, okay, the second part, time now will be in terms of hours first. Hours, which we will take, time is distance over speed. Okay, look at the units. Distance that we'll be using is km. The speed is kilometers per hour. That's why the units will be in terms of hours first. So distance, P plus Q over 1000 divided by the speed, which is V. Okay, so here will be P plus Q over 1000 V. Okay, understand this hours one first? Time in hours. Now, how do we convert hours to seconds? Okay, the final one. So time in seconds. We will take this unit, multiply by 60, multiply by 60. Okay, so here 60 times 60 divided by 1000, which should be 18 over 5. Okay, so here 18 bracket P plus Q over 5V. What is the total distance P plus Q? Okay, teacher explained just now at the start. Because you need to take the total length of the train and the total length of the track, okay, for it to completely pass through the station. Completely pass through. It's not just the track itself. Okay, because we will start the calculation when the front of the train hit the track. Then, if you stop just based on the track, that means your train will still be here. You need your entire train to completely pass through the entire track. So you need to clear off the length of the train also. Okay, this question, I've seen it. The teacher not exaggerating in the past year at least 10 times. Okay, but the question in the past year one, not so hard. They normally put it in values. This one is an expression. Okay, is it okay if you put 18 over 5 P plus Q V? P plus Q is on top. Your V? Top or bottom? V need to be at the bottom. No, wrong already. Okay, because V is at the bottom. How did I get 18? Type in the calculator. 60 times 60 divided by 1000. You get 18 over 5. Okay, you can just write this up, P plus Q, V. This part here is from here. 18 over 5. So confusing. Yeah, so this paper, what I observed is that they tested quite a bit on units. That means you need to know what units are you actually calculating. I will predict maybe your exam also will test you all quite a bit on this. If you put 18 over 5 V, then P plus Q. V just needs to be at the bottom. You can write it like that also. Okay, so 18 over 5, maybe you some write like that. P plus Q over V. Okay, or 18 over 5V, P plus Q, up to you. Okay, number 5. Can do number 5, please type 5. Got any question? Please type out your question. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I see all the 5s. Let's go. Last one. Simplify this value. Okay, so simplify. 2 marks only. 24 and 3. This one we will get 8. And here 1, 2. Okay, then U. 8 times 2, then over Y. 8 times 2 over Y, which is 16 over Y. Okay, next one. Expand and simplify. Okay, for this specific question, this is how I like to do. I like to, okay, you can select any two first. Okay, let's just do the first two first. Okay, when you calculate this, you'll get x squared plus 2x minus x minus 2, x plus 3. Okay, but what I like to do, if you have one term that has 3, then one term that have 2, this one you can simplify it. You rearrange this 2 one to put in front first. Put like this, x plus 3, x squared plus x minus 2. Then, this extra step is optional, but it can help you prevent your mistake. You write the first value, then you put in the second bracket first. Then you put in the second value, then again, you repeat this. This will take you less than 7 seconds. Okay? What we are doing here, instead of calculating all of this in your head, you write it down. Okay? Take the first value, put here, then second value, put here, and these two brackets. Easier for you to check back later on also. So we get here x cubed plus x squared minus 2x plus 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. Okay, gather all the like terms together, we will get x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 6. Okay, next one. Solve the equation 2x squared plus x minus 5 equals to 0. You must show all your working and give your answers correct to 2 dp. Okay, whenever we do quadratic equation for paper 4, or even some of you here who are doing paper 3, please use your calculator, find the answer first, every time. Okay, you write your answer somewhere at the side, then only you show your working. Anyone don't know how to use your calculator to do quadratic equation? Everyone can? Okay, so use your calculator, get the answer. Okay, then they say this one to 2 decimal place. Your calculator, if you are using 570EX, they can show you the cert in terms of cert also. Okay, this one will be you need to use quadratic formula, or you go write it in the 2 decimal, in 2 decimal place. Write the answer somewhere at the side first, then only you do your working. Okay, your calculator should give you this one: x1 equals to 1.35, x2 equals to negative 1.85. You write it somewhere at the side or your rough paper first. Okay, so for this, we're going to put into quadratic formula. You have to memorize your quadratic formula, which is negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, what is a, b, and c? A is 2b, 1c, negative 5. So x is negative 1 plus minus square root 1 square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, this one put in the calculator, we will get here 41 over 4. Okay, split it up. Negative 1 plus 41 over 4. Then here, negative 1 minus 41 over 4. Okay, for this type of question, you also want to see what is the final form that they want. If they say give your answer in exact form or exact value, okay, you will stop over here. The keyword here is exact. Okay, exact form, exact value, give in exact. You stop here. All right, otherwise, we'll put into the calculator, then convert it into 2 decimal place. This will be 1.35. This one, negative 1.85. Okay, this is an easy question. If you are okay with question 6, please type 6 in the chat. Okay, very good. Everyone okay until this question 6? Okay, we'll stop here first. Okay, this is the first half of the paper. We'll continue the next one, the next 6 question.